All right, y'all. So this should be the third video. I think I'm just gonna do video load by load for now until I get the hang of it. And let me tell you, so most of the time, and I didn't do anything on load planning on the previous video. I know I mentioned it, but I was like, you know what? Let me do one that's start to finish. You know, in my head, I'll just do the next one, right? I'm going home. Usually those are easy loads. I'll kind of show you how I trip plan on the next load. Well, we're here on the next load, and let me tell you what, it's not easy. All right. Oh, fuck. All right. So I have a load picking up tomorrow, Saturday, up in Cressona, Pennsylvania. All right, it's a tarp load, and it is a multi-stop load. So what I mean by that is I have 8 different stops before I get to my final stop. Now, you heard me right. I have 8 different stops where I have to untarp. You know, probably not the whole load. I hope not. If I have to untarp the entire load, I'm probably gonna quit. I'm not even joking. It's just like little bitty extrusion, like little, like, I don't know, maybe 15-20 foot ones, right? I hope if they are, because some of the extrusions they'll take up, I mean, they're 50 foot, right? And I have 8 all right, anywho, so I have 8 stops. So that means getting to stop 1, right, untarping, unsecuring, they take the whatever piece, however many pieces off, I resecure, I retarp, I go to the next stop, untarp, unsecure, bada bing, bada boom, right? I have 4 stops on Monday morning, all within kind of Little Rock area, and they're not super far apart, and so I may just call 3 of them, be like, hey, I just untarped this, I'm 3 miles down the road, do I have to retarp this, right? And see what they say. But I'm not looking forward to this load, y'all. I'm just not. It's my job to figure it out. So that's all we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go ahead and edit my load video for this last load we just dropped off this morning. It's probably gonna be kind of all over the place, so sorry about it if you ended up watching that video. But we'll holler at you in the morning for pre-trip. We're about 40 miles away from the shipper. It's gonna be quite a few. We got 6 days to home time. And this load actually, shh, quit yelling at me. This load actually drops, the finals on Thursday, which is the day I go home. So we're gonna see how this load goes. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, good morning, y'all. So it is Saturday, April 22nd, I think. Yeah, April 22nd. We're getting our pre-trip done out here in wherever we are in Pennsylvania, making sure we're good to go. We pick up this load today, 8 stop, multi-stop tarp load. We're not looking forward to it, man. But it's a load home. We're 5 days from home, so you just got to kind of nut up and do it. So here we go. All right, y'all, so multi-stop to hell got loaded. We had to put plastic wrap. They got a tarping machine, which makes it a lot easier. But as you see, we got 5. The load's only about 30,000 pounds, right under. So we got 5 over the top for this first bundle with layer straps, and then for the back, same thing, 5 layer straps, and then a butterfly strap in the back. So let's get it all tarped. All right, y'all. So not a whole lot of video on the day. It got loaded today, and just kind of just a downer of a load. The load itself and securing it wasn't hard, it wasn't difficult, but having to factor in the 8 stops and trying trying to see where I want my placements for straps. And it's multi-layered pipe, or just the front layer is multi-layered pipe, and the back is pipe on the bottom with some just extrusions. That's what I picked up in the back. And the back part is a lot of my stops. The bad thing is how it's stacked. You know, I can't, there's only one spot I could get layer straps through, so that was unfortunate, but feel pretty good about the load. And so we got a butterfly strap on the very back. There's a piece that's sticking out. I didn't want to tighten that down too much because there's probably a 4 foot just kind of where it's sticking out on the back. I didn't want to bend it because you know I'm big and strong. But the day itself was pretty good. Awesome place I picked up there in Cressona, Pennsylvania. But I'm just dreading Monday. I got 4 stops Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, and then my final one on Thursday. So you know, just trying to mentally prepare for having to untarp and tarp 4 or 5 times Monday, and I'm not looking forward to that. So there's a Melton guy passing me right there, and I'm parked next to the Melton guy. We are in Raphine, Virginia. Here, there's a big Petro off 81. If you know about it, you know how big it is. I parked out in the back lot though. I have food on the truck. I use the bathroom, so I'm not worried. I might walk over to, there's a Quaker steak shake something just behind the shop back here, so I may walk over there for dinner. I'm not sure yet, but we're about to get out and do our post trip, and yeah, I'll catch you in the morning for pre-trip.
Hey, good morning, y'all. So we got some pretty okay sleep. Couldn't really go to sleep early, so we're getting started about an hour later than I wanted to. But we also go back into the Central Time Zone today, so I gain an hour. So that worked. It is currently 4 a.m. I wanted to leave right at my clock, resetting at 3:30 or like 3:27. So we're about 30 minutes behind this morning, but it's okay. Just did our pre-trip. Everything's good to go. So we're at the fuel island here. Just ran inside to use the bathroom and, you know, get some coffee in Copenhagen. Well, they were out of Copenhagen, so I had to get this this Red Seal straight long cuz. We're gonna see how that goes today. Otherwise, time to hit the road, baby. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Alright, so it's Sunday. I'm not doing a whole lot of filming on my trip down here to Little Rock, just because I have so many stops. I'm gonna try to get footage from those. And my videos already run long, because I like to talk. Oh well. But no, pretty good day. I don't know, 540 miles. I kind of stopped short of where I wanted to stop. There's a bad accident on I-40 and it's backed up for like 12 miles. And I only have 2 hours left on my clock, so I didn't really want to push getting stuck in traffic and losing time, and I'd much rather just roll those hours into tomorrow and carry over what I can into Tuesday, as I'm only getting 2.5 hours back on a recap Tuesday. So I was like, you know what, we're 270 miles, so about 4.5 hours from our first stop. I'm gonna try to get there about 6 o'clock. That's when they open. So we'll see how that goes. I plan on leaving about 1 a.m. Tonight, or I guess tomorrow morning, however you want to look at it. So not a whole lot of content coming into the front half of this video, but I'm hoping to get a decent amount, you know, through all these stops. And then after we drop Thursday, we head home for I'm going to be off for 18 days. So I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, the only thing that may change is my second stop for Thursday. They canceled it at the shipper, so I actually only have 7 stops, and then my cons. And so I'm gonna call Jordan tomorrow and be like, hey, can you move the final drop to Wednesday, and then hopefully I get home a day early. So we'll see if the cons will be willing to work with me. And then also, it also just depends on how things are going, you know, with the drops and hours and weather and all that stuff. So exciting times to be had coming up. Hope y'all have, I hope y'all are having a good day today. It's beautiful weather today. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, but it is 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock, and it's time for me to eat my sandwich and go to bed because we got to get up at midnight. So we'll catch you for the pre-trip.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's what? Probably 20 minutes before 1 a.m. We got 270 miles before our first stop. We had to pull up a little bit early yesterday due to I-40 being backed up for about 12 miles, and I didn't want to waste any time on my clock. Don't move! It's too early for that. Don't be yelling at me. We're a little cranky this morning. Today's gonna be probably the day. 4 stops today, and then so I got 4 hours, 4.5 hours to Little Rock. 4 stops, meaning untarp, tarp, untarp, tarp, untarp, tarp. Fortunately, I only have to do the 2 back tarps. I don't have to touch my very front tarp. So that's good, you know. I think that's how that's gonna play out. But it's gonna be a long day, boys and girls. So we're about to go. We just got our pre-trip done. We're about to go get some fuel, and time to get after it. So let's see if I don't quit today. That's my goal. Don't quit today. All right, I'll quit tomorrow, but I ain't gotta quit today. That's my goal. Let's get going.
Alright, y'all, good morning. Made it to stop 1. So where this blue tarp ends is the end of the front bulk of this, and then so I'm gonna have to remove the black tarp. This black tarp, I'm just gonna fold it back, and then we'll have to re-roll and re-throw this blue one, I believe. So that's gonna be my plan, and we're just gonna, he said I can go ahead and start unbungeeing. He said there may be a guy in front of you before I get unloaded, so let's get it done. Alright, so fortunately he was like, hey, that top one goes all the way to the front. I'm like, I don't think so. You can see right there by that green blanket, that's where it ends, but we got it pulled off. So that very top piece with the blanket on the back, that one's coming off, and then that top right piece as well is coming off, and then we get to put everything back on there and go to do this 3 more times a day. We're not having any fun today. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So sorry I forgot to put the hat cam on. We're here at stop number 2. See there, the forklift. Taking off 1 bundle, and then I'm going just right up the road. Yeah, I'm just going right up the road, 0.7 miles away from my next stop, and I'm not going to throw my back tarp again. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny, not a cloud in the sky. I'm just going to send it and you know, hope for the best. I don't think 0.7 miles, I don't think Melton would be too frowned upon, but I could be wrong and I could get in trouble for it, but that's a risk I'm willing to take at this point. We're running short on time. My next appointment's at noon. It is almost 11. And to get all my tarps and everything back on there, well, not all, I only have one that's completely off. My black one's just folded back, so I'll fold the black one back over just to get down the road so the wind doesn't get it. And then from there, from stop number 3 to stop number 2, or 4, sorry, it's only 0.6 miles. So again, I'm gonna leave that blue tarp off until I get done with stop number 4, and then we got a 3-hour drive to Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm hoping I'll have enough time. I have 4 hours right now on my clock. I don't think I'll have enough time to get to Fort Smith tonight. So we're gonna get as far as we can and then park it up and all right, well, I didn't film anything for stop 3. They actually got me in and out real quick, and so we're at stop number 4 right now. We're getting unloaded. This is my last drop for Little Rock, and then I'm 165 miles away from my next stop, but I only have 2 hours left on my 14-hour clock today, and so I got started at midnight, or 1 a.m., whatever time. Boys, we're wore out. 4 stops today, untarp, tarp. Although I've left my 3rd tarp off for the last 2 drops, so. But it's been a day, so we're probably gonna go ahead and shut it down and try to. We have 7 hours and 50 minutes left on my 70-hour clock, and I'm probably gonna, you know, it'd be 20 minutes to the next truck stop, park it up for the night, 15-minute post trip. So what's that put me at? About, let's just say 7 hours and 10 minutes, just for safe. I get 2.5 back tomorrow, so I'll start tomorrow. 2.5, almost 10 hours tomorrow. So not a bad day.
You go ahead and talk about this. You have a hard head?
I do. All right, y'all. So we got all 4 stops done today. We parked with and did our pre-trip and everything. 9 minutes left on my 14-hour clock today. Part of that is on me as well. I did not trip plan this out very well. I mean, I did, but Saturday I pulled up early. I pulled up about 3 hours early, and I just wasn't feeling it, honestly. And I pulled up about 3 hours early, and that really kind of, you know, had a chain reaction. And then yesterday I had to pull up about an hour early because I-40 right there near Jackson, there was an accident and it shut there. It wasn't shut down, but traffic was backed up for 10 miles. And I was like, I don't want to waste any time on my clock since I'm stressing for time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get up at midnight and go. And but hey, we got it done today. I'm dropping tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Again, just dropping off 1 bundle. So that means I got to take off 2 of my tarps for them to take off literally 1,000 pounds to put my 2 tarps back on and then drive 5.5 hours over to Dallas. So these multi-stops, man, it's there's something, that's for sure, but it's part of the job. I'm not enjoying it right now, not one bit. The only thing is, it was an absolutely beautiful day today. There was a little bit of a breeze, but not enough to really mess with the tarps. I think it was like 68 degrees. Just an absolute beauty of a day. So there's a silver lining in that. So tomorrow should be easy. I only have that 1 drop because I'm not dropping till 10. The place in Dallas or Irving, they quit receiving at 1500, and so I won't get there in time to drop. So I'm actually going to try to get Tomorrow's Fort Smith, and then I'm gonna try to get my last 3 drops done all on Wednesday, and hopefully go home a day early. That's just gonna kind of depend on my hours and whatnot. So, but that's kind of the update. We just had dinner, and I paid $3.99 for a little thing of mac and cheese. I'll put a picture here. Like, it's outrageous, but it is what it is. But your boy is tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my dessert, which is Reese's peanut butter cups, and have some water and go to sleep. So I hope y'all having a good day. Good night. We'll catch you in the morning for pre-trip.